Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomat YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the Dividend Diplomat. Happy Monday morning. Happy June 9th, everybody. It's our weekly update here. We're going to tell you how much income we have generated over the last week from our new option strategy.
Hit that subscribe button, guys. Like this video. Another weekly option premium income video, guys. Another banger of a week for both Bert and I. Capital's tied up. Premium income has been generated and earned. Bert, how do you want to kick this off? You want me to kick it off? You want to kick it off?
You let it rip, sir.
All right, guys. We'll do a high-level summary. Trying to go for $1,000 in premium income this year in 2025. Came into the week of June 2nd at $194.35 or 19.44% rounded to the goal. And I had $3,500 of capital used on June 2nd because of everything that expired, worthless on May 30th. Cash came back, guys. So I did 3 cash secured put trades on the public.com investing app. Definitely highly recommend. We'll have links in our description for it, guys, because they are free and you actually get a net positive rebate for doing options on the public platform. And I feel like it's so easy. Wouldn't you agree, Bert?
I very much agree. It's a very intuitive app to use. So definitely check it out. And they do offer some nice promotions too to give you some rebates on the option contract too. So it's actually much cheaper, as I can show you when I talk about my option trades a little bit later on.
Exactly. So I sold 3, guys. The first one on that Monday was for Oscar Health, ticker symbol OSCR. Guys, we're giving you the tickers to do it with small account balances. So we're giving you the playbook, we're showing you the execution and the results. $12.50 strike price with a June 13th expiration. Total premium I earned was $20.01. That's a 41.6 return, 0.6% return on that cash being tied up for the couple weeks.
2 weeks right there. That's huge, Lanny. That wasn't
Yes.
the one though. You said you have 3. So what was number 2 and number 3?
Oh, let's get into another stock with the $12.50 strike price, and that is SoFi. Ticker symbol SoFi. Another cash secured put on them. I've been doing a ton on them. This is a June 20th expiration now at $12.50, but this generated $24.01 for a 33% annualized return because of that additional week.
Beautiful.
Whew.
Yeah, you kicked that one out a little bit further here, so you're not going to have that big windfall come June 13th like you did
I
this time.
know. But there's another June 13th that I did, which was Kohl's, KSS. Remember, we just did one, I think a couple weeks ago that just expired. So I rolled in another $700, aka $7 strike price, expiring June 13th for a $10 1 cent premium. And that was a 37% annualized return, guys. So from just those 3 cash secured puts, I generated over $54 in premium income right there.
5.5% towards your goal right there in 1 week with 1 round there. Okay, that was your cash secured put. What about your covered calls?
Ooh, finally was able to get some success on Ally's crappy platform. I sold 1 covered call on Intel INTC stock, ticker symbol, $31 strike price, June 20th expiration for net of fees, because they charge 55 cents at least in fees for $1.45 premium. Ooh, but who cares? It's additional premium income. And if somehow Intel is trading that high later, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Take
cool.
those shares. Next one, we're just texting with Bert. I was like, oh, wait, I'm looking at my history. It looks like this one actually did sell. I sold also 1 covered call on Paramount, ticker symbol PARA, for a $15 strike price on June 20th expiration for a whopping net of fees 45 cents. So got a couple weeks left. We'll see if they rise 30 or 40% higher than where they're at now.
Love it. That must have been someone on the other side taking the gamble that this acquisition is going to get approved and somehow closed in 2.5 weeks. So kudos to you for picking that one up.
Hey, let's see what happens with Paramount. It's been a frustrating one to say the least, just because of they should be selling at that price. Will they sell at that price? Who the heck knows? But in total, actually generated $55.93 for the week. So added, a bunch more to the goal. You've got to love that. I'm going to fall into some capital after this Friday. So come next Monday, I'll be able to do just a little bit more on Monday next week.
Excellent. Absolutely love it. Beautiful, Lanny. Well, mine wasn't as robust because I was tied up, so I have a little bit that's going to be falling off here, Lanny. My week was actually a lot similar. I had one cash secured put that I hit. It was Applied Digital Court, ticker symbol APLD. Yes, you did this one a couple weeks ago, Lanny. On Sunday, we had a massive pop from a contract that came through that just sent the stock absolutely soaring for this last week. And quite frankly, stock jumped 70%. I probably, as we joked around before we filmed this, should have just bought APLD. But hey, I settled for the cash secured put. I grabbed one for $7.50 for 5 cents with a strike. It expired already. Bought on June 2nd, expired June 6th. So $5.05 after fees and rebates. So that was a 60% return on this cash for 1 week. And you and I actually were talking as we were going through this because there were different lengths you could have gone. You could have gotten $5 here. Don't remember the exact, but say 15, or no, it was 11 cents the 13th and 21 cents the week after. But when you calculate the actual annual return on that cash, Lanny, the shortest one this week was the largest. This one was at 60%. The other ones were at 55%. The other ones were at 50%. So this is a good learning experience for me as I'm going through it. That just don't get attracted necessarily to the dollar that's going through. You got to focus on that annualized return of what you're getting on the cash and how long you're locking that cash up for.
Exactly. It's all about risk, reward, return, volatility here. And yeah, Bert, kudos, man.
Yeah. I had one covered call as well. I also had Intel expiring 6/20 at $32. So I have an extra dollar compared to you, Lanny. So I got it for 2 cents at $1.87 after fees. So remember, I picked up with all the credits I'm getting from public. It didn't cost me anything for this trade. I'm actually going to get a rebate back for that trade. Fidelity, where my stocks are held, so that's where the covered calls are held, cost 13 cents, and when it jumps up over $10, it gets even more punitive. So public definitely can help you save on some of those fees if you're really going to get into this.
Wow. So there you have it. So Bert, you did an Intel and an APLD. You sounds like you have quite a bit of capital that you're ready to unload, possibly even this morning.
Yeah, I have $1,000 that I'm going to be looking towards putting in the market, everybody. So we will see what's going down. Let us know. Did you write any options this last week? Are you also writing cash secure puts? Are you writing covered calls on some of the stocks that you own at least 100 shares of? Let us know in that comment section below.
Guys, smash that subscribe button. Give us a nice thumbs up. Let us know how you're creating passive income off that dividend stock portfolio. Holler at us in the comments.
Remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.